Number 1. The 1994 Ford F-150 XLT extended cab might be exactly what you're looking for. Located in Laredo, Texas, this beauty is listed at $5,500 or best offer, and it's packing some serious updates under the hood. Let's start with what really matters, the heart of the truck. This F-150 comes equipped with the legendary 5.0 LV8 engine, also known as a 302, a true workhorse that's earned its reputation for dependability. And here's the good news. Both the motor and the transmission have been rebuilt, which is a big deal when you're talking about a truck that's already clocked over 309,000 miles. That rebuild gives this classic Ford a new lease on life. It's got an automatic transmission, so you can cruise through town or tackle weekend jobs without worrying about shifting gears. The cold AIC is a lifesaver in the Texas heat, and yes, it does blow cold. There's also a new battery and a new starter solenoid, so you're not just buying a truck that runs. You're buying one that's already been taken care of. But it's not all utility. This XLT model has some creature comforts, too. It features an aftermarket sound system, perfect for blasting tunes on long drives or job site breaks. And for added convenience, it comes with remote start, a feature you don't often see in older trucks, so you can get the cab nice and cool before you even step outside. You'll also get 2 sets of keys, which is a nice bonus, especially if you're planning to share the truck with a partner or a coworker. Cosmetically, this extended cab gives you more interior space. Whether it's hauling gear, tools, or passengers, it's a practical layout that's great for both work and weekend adventures. While the ad doesn't mention specifics about exterior condition, you can assume that with this many upgrades, the owner's been taking care of it. So if you're looking for a ready-to-go pickup that's already had the big maintenance items handled, this 1994 Ford F-150 XLT offers a whole lot of value for $5,500 OBO. It's a clean example of when Ford trucks were built tough, ran forever, and didn't rely on complicated electronics to get the job done. Ready to roll, rebuilt, and refreshingly functional. This one's worth checking out. Number 2. The 1987 Chevrolet 2500 regular cab might be the classic project you've been waiting for. Priced at $6,000 and located in Highlands, Texas, this square-body 3/4-ton truck brings serious bones to the table. Whether you're a builder, a collector, or someone looking to revive a piece of Chevrolet's tough legacy. Now, let's be upfront. This one's not currently running, and the exact repairs needed are unknown, which makes it an ideal candidate for someone who's not afraid of turning a wrench. But what it does have is a solid foundation. This is a 3/4-ton truck with an 8-foot bed, making it perfect for hauling, towing, or even repurposing into a work rig or shop hauler once it's back in action. And check this out. It's already sitting on a fresh set of new tires. So that's one less thing you'll have to worry about once you get running. Whether you're in it for the long game of full-blown restoration or just need a reliable donor for another project, this rig gives you plenty to work with. The classic square-body Chevy look is gaining more and more appreciation in today's collector market. These trucks were made during a time when durability came standard. Steel body panels, a straightforward chassis, and that unmistakable old-school GM styling. Whether you're restoring it to original, dropping in a modern powertrain, or using it as a rugged farm truck, the potential is wide open. It also comes with a bonded title, which is a big plus for anyone planning to eventually register and drive it legally. That means the paperwork's in motion, and you won't have to jump through hoops to get it sorted once the mechanicals are addressed. If you're looking for something that's affordable, restorable, and full of old-school character, this 1987 Chevrolet 2500 is definitely worth a closer look. It's priced to sell, and the seller is open to offers. So don't be afraid to reach out and make a deal. Whether it ends up as your next restoration project, a dependable parts truck, or a fully transformed shop rig, the bones are there All it needs is your vision. Number 3. The 1978 Chevrolet K10 Silverado, located in Abilene, Texas, and listed at $16,500 OBO, or, if you got something cool to trade, the seller's open to that too. This beauty is more than just a looker. Under the hood is a freshly built 350 V8 with less than 500 miles on it. That's right, this isn't some tired old engine waiting to give out. It's a brand new heartbeat, ready to roar. Paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, you get smooth shifting with the reliability that Chevy fans know and trust. Power steering and power brakes come standard, with front disc brakes for stopping confidence on or off the road. And let's talk about those dual-fuel tanks. Yep, they both work, giving you extended range whether you're cruising the back roads or heading off into the wild. This K10 doesn't just sit pretty. It stands tall with 4-inch lift Rancho shocks and a steering stabilizer, making a capable rig whether you're hitting mud trails or just want that commanding street presence. It rides on 15-inch wheels wrapped in 35-inch Super Swampers, giving it that aggressive stance and serious grip. Now here's a nice bonus. This truck originally came with factory AC, which is rare for this era. While the AAC isn't currently hooked up, the bones are there, making it easier to restore that comfort feature if you choose to. Whether you're turning it into a daily driver, weekend warrior, or show and shine cruiser, this K10 has the potential. And let's talk condition. For a 1978, this Chevy is very solid. The body and frame are in great shape for its age, which isn't always easy to find in a lifted, trail-ready rig like this. It shows signs of care, passion, and recent investment. You're not inheriting someone else's problems. You're stepping into a build that's already been put together with the essentials dialed in. Whether you're chasing nostalgia or looking at a rugged classic to your collection, this Silverado delivers on all fronts: muscle, stance, and presence. Plus, with a fresh engine, lift kit, and major upgrades already handled, you're saving thousands in build costs right out of the gate. So if you've got $16,500 or an interesting trade, this 78K10 might just be your next legend on wheels. Number 4. The 1966 Ford F-100 Custom Cab might be your next garage gem. Priced at $7,900 and located in Mojave Valley, Arizona, this truck blends classic style with real driving charm. This vintage Ford is running strong with a 390 cubic inch V8 under the hood, breathing easy thanks to a new Edelbrock carburetor, a favorite among classic truck fans for reliable performance and that unmistakable throttle response. Whether you're cruising the highway or just idling through town, this motor brings a rumble. You're shifting gears the old-school way with a 3-on, the tree manual transmission, a setup that's becoming more and more rare. It's not just a transmission. It's a conversation starter. And once you get the rhythm, it's one of the most satisfying driving experiences around. The odometer reads 100,000 miles, but this rig still runs great, which tells you a lot about how it's been maintained. It's a testament to that classic Ford durability. These old F-Series trucks were built to last, and this one proves it every time it fires up. This custom cab also comes with factory AIC, and while the air does blow, it's currently not blowing cold. That's something you can sort out over a weekend, and once you do, you'll have a true desert cruiser that's ready for those Arizona highways. Overall, the truck carries that straight, classic body style, simple and honest, with no over-the-top modifications. If you've been looking for a driver you can enjoy as is or slowly build into a full restoration project, this one checks all the boxes. So whether you're a Ford collector, a fan of three-on-the-tree shifting, or just someone who loves a clean 60s pickup with a strong motor and great bones, this 1966 F 100 custom cab at $7,900 is worth a serious look. Reach out if you're nearby and want to take it for a spin. This one's not just for show. It's still got plenty of road left to travel. Number 5. The 1991 Ford F-150 FX2, priced at just $6,900 and located in Marion, Mississippi. Under the hood, this truck is powered by the legendary 351 Windsor V8, now paired with a 5-speed manual transmission swap, giving you that classic power plant with the added control and fun of a stick shift. And it's not just a drivetrain thrown together. This seller has gone through everything to make sure the truck is reliable and ready to drive. Let's talk mechanicals. This isn't your average old Ford. It's had a ton of new parts installed, including a new battery, new spark plugs and wires, distributor cap and rotor, new PCM oil and filter change, new exhaust, updated sensors, hoses, fuel tanks, fuel pumps, rear main seal, clutch, slave cylinder, flywheel, and front brake lines. That's basically a full mechanical refresh. A huge plus if you want something that won't need immediate work. But it doesn't stop there. This truck's been given attention inside and out, with new headlights and taillights, door speakers, fresh shocks and springs, and even a spray-in-bed liner to keep that 8-foot bed protected and looking sharp. The overall condition is described as clean and rust-free, a rare find, especially for a 90s model. The FX2 trim gave this generation of the F-150 a sportier edge, and this one keeps that spirit alive. It has the stance, the muscle, and the upgrades to back it up, whether you're cruising, hauling, or just enjoying a weekend ride. Cash-only deal. And yes, the seller has a clean Mississippi title in hand. If the ad is up, it's still available. And with this much work already done, it won't last long. So if you're after a solid, sharp, and freshly overhauled 91 Ford F-150 FX2 that's ready to hit the road, don't sleep on this one in Marion, Mississippi. Message the seller now before someone else grabs it. Number 6. The 1985 Dodge D150 regular cab long bed, priced at just $4,500 and located in Eagle Mountain, Utah. This old-school Dodge runs and drives great, with just over 60,000 miles showing on the dash. And whether that original or not, this truck presents itself as super clean for its age. The paint, the body, and the stance are all true to that vintage Mopar charm, boxy, bold, and unmistakably 80s. Pop the hood, and you'll find a dependable powertrain that still starts right up and handles the road like it should. The seller notes it's running strong and driving smooth, which means it's already a solid weekend cruiser or a blank slate for your dream project. Whether you're looking to keep it stock or turn it into a retro-style shop truck, this Dodge is ready. And here's a bonus. This deal doesn't stop at the truck. It also comes with a full box of extra parts and add-ons. So if you're someone who loves to tinker or customize, that's money already saved. On top of that, the seller is including an extra rear bumper, making this even more of a value play if you're planning a light resto or just want some backup parts in garage. For being nearly 40 years old, this D150 is clean, not just for its age, but clean, period. The body looks straight, the trim is all there, and the long bed gives you tons of utility if you're using it for light work or weekend hauls. So if you're on the hunt for a reliable classic pickup that hasn't been beat up or rusted out, this 1985 Dodge D150 in Eagle Mountain, Utah might just be the sleeper deal of the bunch. Only $4,500, cash talks, and the extras only sweeten the offer. Don't wait. Trucks like this don't stay posted for long. Message the seller and go check it out. Number 7. The 1984 Dodge D150 short bed, available for $16,000 in Fort Worth, Texas. Under the hood, it's powered by a 318 V8 with factory AC, and according to the seller, it's a good running truck that just doesn't get driven anymore. It's been sitting in storage. But don't let that fool you. This D150 has seen serious love, attention, and upgrades over the past year. On the outside, it's been dressed up with American racing wheels wrapped in Nitto 555 G2 tires, giving it a planted stance and plenty of grip. Holly front lowers and a flip kit give it that proper lowered look, and the spray-in bed liner adds both utility and clean aesthetics. Inside the cab, it's equally dialed in. You'll find a custom front seat, fresh carpet, a forever sharp steering wheel, and the dash and doors have been dyed black for that sleek, unified look. Not to mention LED headlights, custom black front marker lights, and LED taillights, bringing a modern edge to this square-body Mopar classic. Mechanically, the seller didn't skimp either. In the past year alone, they replaced the timing chain, radiator, thermostat, valve cover gaskets, rebuilt the carburetor, motor mounts, and a few more odds and ends. The important part? The engine and transmission have never been taken apart, which means this D150 is still running with its original heart intact, just upgraded where it counts. And if you're wondering whether anything's been overlooked, the seller even says, "I'm sure I'm forgetting other things," which means you're likely getting more than what's listed. So whether you're into the show truck scene, looking for a clean cruiser, or just want a head-turning daily that stands out from the crowd, this 1984 Dodge D150 short bed might be exactly what you're looking for. Located in Fort Worth, Texas, it's priced at $16,000, and from the looks of it, worth every penny. Shoot the seller a message before it disappears into another garage. Number 8. The 1970 Chevrolet C10, listed for $18,900 and located in Kuna, Idaho. Let's start with the good stuff. This truck has no rust. That's right, zero rust issues, which is rare for a C10 of this era. This one has clearly been loved, upgraded, and cared for, and it shows from top to bottom. Under the hood, it's packing a freshly built 406 small block, a serious step up from the original small displacement motors. That means more power, more torque, and way more fun behind the wheel. Pair that with a Flowmaster exhaust, and you got a sound that growls with authority every time you touch the throttle. Step inside, and you'll find a completely new interior, including 6-way heated seats for both comfort and functionality. Whether you're cruising on a summer night or braving those cold Idaho mornings, this truck keeps you riding in style and comfort. On the outside, it's sitting on a sharp set of Vision wheels wrapped in brand new tires, giving a modern stance while staying true to its vintage roots. And let's not skip the bed, because this one features a custom wood bed that not only adds charm, but shows the attention to detail that went into this build. Additional upgrades include a chrome tilt column and a banjo-style steering wheel. Perfect finishing touches for anyone who appreciates that classic meets custom vibe. The paint is in good condition, and according to the seller, it runs and drives great. The reason for selling? Simple. There's just no more room for it. Sometimes life changes and great rides have to go. So if you're in a market for a rust-free, turnkey classic truck that's been tastefully upgraded inside and out, don't miss this 1970 Chevy C10 in Kuna, Idaho, priced at $18,900 and ready to cruise. Give the seller a call before this one's gone. Trucks this clean don't stick around for long. Number 9. The 1979 Ford Ranger long bed, listed at $9,250 and located in Torrance, California. With just 75,000 miles on the clock, this classic Ford still has plenty of life left under the hood. It features an automatic transmission, making it easy to cruise whether you're heading out for a weekend project or just enjoying a drive down the coast. The seller keeps it simple. Runs fine, no issues. That means it's ready to hit the road today without needing any immediate repairs. A great choice if you're looking for a vintage rig that doesn't need a ton of work to enjoy right now. This truck comes with a long bed, which gives you extra hauling capacity, perfect for DIY projects, moving gear, or throwing a few motorcycles or tools. It's a great utility setup, especially for someone who appreciates the strength and design of a late-70s Ford. Cosmetically, the seller is transparent. The photos show any cosmetic defects, so what you see is what you get. No surprises here, just honest, classic American metal with character. Whether you're into the weathered look or planning a light restoration, the bones are solid and the foundation is there. Best of all, the title is in hand, making for a smooth and easy sale. No waiting, no delays, just sign, pay, and drive. Also worth noting, the listing includes a brief message in Spanish, Caro Course and Problemas, Automatico, Titulo en Mano, Caja Larga, letting us know again this truck runs great, has an automatic transmission and a clean title ready to go. So if you're looking for a dependable classic with vintage charm and a reputation for toughness, this 1979 Ford Ranger might be the one. Located in Torrance, California, and listed at $9,250, this is a great chance to own a piece of Ford history. Act fast. Trucks like this don't stay on the market long. Number 10. The 1990 Ford F-150XL regular cab long bed, listed for $18,900 and located in La Crescenta, California. If you're a fan of clean, original trucks with serious collector potential, this one deserves your full attention. Let's start with the most jaw-dropping detail. This F-150 has just 35,131 original miles. That's not a typo. The mileage is verified and original. It's powered by the legendary 4.9-liter inline-six, paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, a bulletproof combo known for longevity and torque. This truck even still has the factory stickers on the valve cover, a rare sight in any 1990 vehicle. Visually, this truck is in immaculate condition. We're talking near showroom level clean. The original factory paint still shines, the body panels are straight, and the bed has been covered since day one, preserving it in near-perfect shape. And with no accidents, a clean title, and always garage status, this truck's condition tells a story of careful ownership and pride. Step inside and it's just as impressive. A pristine original interior, no rips, no tears, and not even a crack in the dashboard. The headliner, sun visors, and door panels all look factory fresh. This is a rare chance to own a square body Ford that hasn't been worn down by work or time. It's also well equipped for its day, with power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, dual factory fuel tanks, and sliding rear windows. Plus, it's ready to haul with trailering equipment and a tow hitch already installed. You're rolling on 4 brand new radial tires, mounted on the original Ford factory rims, tying the whole package together with period-correct style. In short, this F-150 doesn't just look like a survivor. It is one. From its low miles to its untouched original features, this is a true collector-grade truck that runs and drives as beautifully as it looks. Whether you're adding it to a classic collection or want a reliable vintage pickup to enjoy on weekends, this one is hard to beat. Again, located in La Crescenta, California, and offered at $18,900. This is one of the cleanest 1990 Ford F-150s you're likely to find anywhere. Number 11. The 1965 Chevy C10, up for grabs at $18,000 in Phoenix, Arizona. Whether you're a builder, a cruiser, or a collector looking for something with potential and presence, this C10 might be calling your name. Under the hood, it's been fitted with an LT Series V8 engine swap out of a 1995 Chevy Impala, giving you late model power in a vintage shell. Backing the heart transplant is a fully modified chassis, so you're not just getting a cool look, you're getting real performance and drivability too. According to the seller, who's listing it on behalf of their family business, Oscar's Garage in South Phoenix. This truck runs and drives great, and it comes with a clean Arizona title. Mechanically, it's road-ready and reliable, a perfect weekend cruiser or foundation for a complete restamod. Now, like any honest build, this one still leaves some room for personalization. The interior needs work, and it's ready for paint, which means you get to put your own spin on the finishing touches. Think of it as a rolling canvas. The hard stuff is done, and now it's your turn to make it shine. It currently has around 100,000 miles on the odometer, though the instrument cluster needs repair. So keep that in mind if you're looking for precise tracking. Still, the bones are solid. The The drivetrain is modern and the foundation is already in place. The truck is parked at 4415 South 19th Avenue in Phoenix, and it's being sold for $18,000 or best offer. Cash only. And yes, they speak Spanish. Hablamos español. So don't hesitate to reach out if you're in the area and want to take a closer look. This 1965 C10 is one of those rare trucks that's already got the performance upgrades, but still leaves the fun part, the custom styling, up to you, with a clean title, a strong motor, and a respected local shop backing the sale. This is the kind of build you don't see sitting around for long. Number 12. The 1981 GMC 1500 regular cab short bed, listed at just $5,200 in Paris, California. This truck brings old-school charm with a price tag that leaves plenty of room for upgrades. This GMC is powered by a dependable 6-cylinder engine, paired with a manual transmission, giving you that true hands-on, analog driving experience. Whether you're chasing that nostalgic feel of an early 80s workhorse or want a budget-friendly base for a custom project, this one delivers a solid start. The odometer shows 120,000 miles, and for a truck this age, that's relatively modest. It's a short bed, which is especially desirable among collectors and custom builders alike, offering tighter handling, a cleaner profile, and the perfect canvas for that low-slung patina look or slam restomod. There aren't too many bells and whistles in the listing. This is a straight-up, honest sale. No fluff, no fancy description, just a simple workhorse that's been driven, used, and still ready to haul, cruise, or wrench on. It's the kind of truck you could daily build into a weekend showpiece, or pass along to the next generation of gearheads. Being a regular cab short bed, it sits in that sweet spot of old-school utility and compact size. Easy to maneuver, easy to park, and always cool to look at. And with manual transmission and a 6-cylinder on the hood, it keeps things simple, reliable, and fuel-friendly compared to the bigger V8 builds. At $5,200, this classic square-body GMC won't last long, especially in California, where these short bed trucks get scooped up fast. If you're in the Paris area and want a vintage ride with solid bones and loads of potential, don't sleep on this one. Number 13. The 1989 Ford F-250 HD long bed, $400, in Imboden, Arkansas. Now here's something you don't see every day. A heavy-duty classic Ford pickup priced at just $400. That's not a typo. Coming out of Imboden, Arkansas, this is a 1989 Ford F-250 HD long bed, and at this price point, it's less a question of why, and more a question of how fast can you get there. With 150,000 miles on the odometer, this old workhorse has clearly lived a life, but that's exactly what these older F-250s were built for. This isn't some pampered show truck. This is a rig that was designed to get dirty, haul heavy, and keep moving. It comes with an automatic transmission, making it an easier drive even for those not comfortable rolling their own gears. Whether you're looking for a rugged beater to throw around the farm, a reliable donor truck for a restoration, or just need a truck to haul things from point A to point B without worrying about a scratch, this might be the ultimate budget buy. Being the heavy-duty version of the F-250, this truck is made for serious tasks. Built with reinforced suspension, stronger components, and that unmistakable square-body forward presence, it's the kind of truck you don't see built this tough anymore. And with a long bed, you're getting maximum utility, whether it's lumber, hay, tools, or a full garage's worth of parts. Now, let's be honest. At $400, this isn't going to be a turnkey daily driver. The listing doesn't share much in the way of condition or mechanical details, but the low price likely means it'll need some TLC. Still, if you're mechanically inclined or have a shop setup, this could be a diamond in the rough, or at least a parts gold mine. Think about it. Even if the drivetrain needs work, you've got a rolling chassis, a long bed, a heavy-duty frame, and who knows how many salvageable parts, for less than the price of a used iPhone. And for Ford enthusiasts or square-body fans, this is the kind of pickup you scoop up now, wrench on later, and proudly park with a story. So if you got a trailer, set of tools, and a weekend to spare, head on down to Imboden, Arkansas, and see what this 1989 Ford F-250 HD has to offer. At just $400, it might just be the best gamble you'll take all year. Number 14, the 1980 Chevrolet Silverado C10. Dressed in bold red on red and turning heads in Santa Ana, California. Priced at $18,500. This beauty isn't just a showpiece. It's been modernized under the hood and legally ready for California streets. With 132,009 miles on the body and an automatic transmission, this square-body Chevy has clearly been driven, but here's the kicker. It's been upgraded with 5.30 Vortec motor swap, giving it that modern reliability with the old-school charm. Even better, this truck no longer requires a smog check, a huge plus for California buyers dealing with strict emissions regulations. It's ready to hit the streets or roll up to your next meet without the hassle. The exterior and interior both come in rich red, giving it that unified, bold aesthetic that screams vintage style. From a classic Silverado badging to the signature boxy stance, this truck captures the essence of what makes square bodies such a cult favorite. The seller is keeping it simple. Serious buyers only. That tells you this truck is well-loved, maintained, and not being sold out of desperation. It's more than just a C10. It's a properly set-up cruiser with a modern heart and a classic soul. So if you've been searching for a smog-exempt V8 swap C10 that's ready to go and looks as clean inside and out, this might be your call. $18,500 in Santa Ana, and it's yours. Number 15, the 1975 Chevrolet C30 Camper Special, priced at just $7,500 or best offer, and located in Pine Grove, California. This beast comes pre-smog, which means it's California emissions exempt, making it a perfect base for custom builds or just cruising legally with that big block power. And speaking of power, it's running a massive 454 big block, delivering torque and sound that'll turn heads anywhere you roll. The odometer reads 37,000 miles, and while the exact history isn't clear, this rig runs and drives strong, a true survivor from the mid-70s. Visually, it's got killer patina, the kind you just can't fake. This C30 tells a story with every fade, scratch, and sun-bleached curve. It's got that raw, authentic presence that makes patina trucks so popular. Whether you're into vintage haulers, want a shop truck with attitude, or are dreaming of building your own resto-mod hauler, this Camper Special gives you a rock-solid, smog-exempt platform with all the right bones. $7,500 or best offer. Trucks like this don't last long. If you want big block power, character, and California freedom, this one's calling your name.